Hi guys, it's Kelly with Mending Time. Today we are going to learn how to clean and oil a machine. Now the supplies you're going to need, I use a little paintbrush, a piece of cloth. You're going to need your oil. Now most machines come with this little key here, which is used to unscrew all of the parts so that you can get to them. But I found these little babies at a hardware store and I bought them. They are the best things in the world for sewing machines. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the power off of it. You're going to take the thread out of it. You're going to take this thing off so that you can see here where the bobbin goes in. You're going to remove the bobbin casing and the bobbin, and then that exposes all of this area here. That's where this little brush comes in handy. You can clean all of the dirt and thread and feel. See how that is? You can tell I haven't cleaned it in a while. It'll run so much better. Now they recommend that each time you do a project you need to do this. I think it's been several months since I've done it. So you just put your paintbrush down in there, and it's a soft bristle so it's not going to hurt anything. Then you're going to take your little screwdriver and you're going to loosen this up just a little bit. Maybe. Oh, it just pops open. So you're just going to pop that open. See how the casing thing is all got lint all in it? You need to get all of that out so that your machine works properly. Make sure you're brushing everything, and I recommend you not do it where you're going to mess up your fabric or your table. But then you're going to rub all inside here, and these all come out so that you can clean real good. Now if you'll see right back here is a little gauge kind of thing. That's where you're going to put just a drop of your oil. Doesn't take much, just a little bit. Can you see it? Okay, let me lean it back a little bit. Okay, can you see it now? See the two little hoses? Hey guys, sorry about that. Our batteries died in the camera and I was in the middle of showing you guys the two little holes. Do you see the two little holes down here on in the bottom of this machine? You're going to take your brush and make sure everything is cleaned out really good, and then you're going to take your oil and just put just a drop on each side. See how it runs down? You do not want to do the machine or use the machine after you've oiled it. You want to use fabric that you don't care to get a little bit messed up, because all of the moving parts will have oil on it. See how much better that runs? Okay, so now I'm going to put it back together. They're tiny.
They're dying. The batteries
are dying. Okay, so I'm going to hurry. Batteries are dying in this section too. And so we're going to put this back together. Okay, this goes back in the same way it came out. Okay, so welcome back. Now we did get all of this put back together. I was trying to put it in upside down. Now that's done. All of this part is done. So now we've got to do up here. Now, if I remember correctly, that is a Phillips screwdriver. So that's what this is. You're going to open this up with your little screwdriver. Now, most machines come with screwdriver kits in it. I just like these because they're so much smaller. They don't have a very big handle. You know, they don't stick out. and they'll fit right down in here too. Okay, so now that that's off, we're just going to rub our little brush in all of the places. And this is the reason why, and now would be a good time to change your battery or your light if you need to. This is when, why you have the power turned off of it, because you've got your hand in here. So I don't even have this one plugged up. That part was pretty clean. It's usually the bottom that gets the lint. So you're just going to put on this little screw, back in here. Any of the moving parts, you can kind of watch and see which parts move. Now the oil I'm using, I just bought at the Walmart. There we go. Don't that sound much better? And there's a little bit of dust right there. I can get with my brush. See, comes right off. Now. Okay, that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to put the cover back on it, make sure the cover's good and clean. And it just goes right back on the way it came off. And we're ready to sew for another 1,000 miles. 1,000 miles of sewing. Usually about, if you're a regular sewer, I would do it every 3 projects, depending on how big the projects are. This one hasn't been cleaned in 2 years, maybe. But as you see, it's really easy to do, and there's not a whole lot to it. Best thing I've ever figured out is this little paintbrush. It gets into places that most places don't. And you can take just a little soap and water, not a whole lot of soap and water, and wash the outside of it. And that's how you keep your machine good and running. Now I'm going to run some material through this one so that the oil will be all spread around and it won't damage anything that I'm fixing to make. Now, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe and catch us on Facebook and Instagram. And this is Mending Time. And thank you for checking. Just a little soap and water, not a whole lot of soap and water, and wash the outside of it. And that's how you keep your machine good and running. Now I'm going to run some material through this one so that the oil will be all spread around and it won't damage anything that I'm fixing to make. Now, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe and catch us on Facebook and Instagram. And this is Mending Time. Thank you for checking in.